Alright, welcome back to what's going to probably be the last one in this series for a while. I may come back in a little bit, but we're going to jump in today, back into SongMaker, and we're going to go into settings, of course go back to our 4, now we have 16th notes. Alright, in this video, we're going to be learning how to write a bass line to go with our melody. So we've learned how to write a harmony, but this is a bass line. The harmony goes along with the melody. The harmony is like the close friend. The bass line is from way far away. So first things first, we're going to lay down the beat. We got to lay down a groove, always. Let's see. Now we're going to go with something a little different today. We'll add a little bit more into that. Boom, boom, cat, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, cat. Yeah, there we go. We have our 16th notes at the end to push us through back into it. That's our push to the finish. Alright, so first things first, we need to talk about high and low. Where does the bass line go? And how fast is it going to move? Well, I'm going to bring up this picture I made just for this purpose. So you can think about it like this. When you have things that are high and small, they go fast. So think about it. The flute in the band plays very high notes, and then you generally go very quickly. And birds fly high in the air, they're small, and they go fast. Then you have the big instruments like the tuba and the big drums. They're like the big animals, like the elephants. They're big and they're low and they're slow and they take their time. So whereas you may have like 8th notes and 16th notes going on with your flutes or your birds or the high part, you're going to have more of your low notes going slowly in the bottom voice. Alright? So first thing we're going to do is lay down a melody. And like we said, small and high, that's our melody thing. It's going to go quickly. So I'll put the melody up here on this do. One, two, three. Alright, see, we stuck with our rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. We stuck with that rhythm. We made our path. We went up, we went away from home, and we came back. So right now, let's listen to it. Alright, that works out. So now we have to add that bass line. The whole point of this is making that bass line, right? It's all about that bass. Outdated references. Old songs. Alright, so generally we're going to stick with now. For now, the bass is only going to do do, which is the first note, and sol. So you're going to pick one or the other. And the same as our melody, it likes to start at home, go somewhere, and come back. So let's pick. We're gonna start at home, right? We're not gonna start at sol. So it'll start at home, same as the melody. Then we've left. Okay, we've left up here. Let's go away from home. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure we've got sol. Do we want to go home yet? We could, but if we look at this one's already on the 5th note too. It's already on sol. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. And I think we can make this one sol as well. And then our last one, we have to come back home, right? So really, if you look at it, this makes the same shape as the other one. It just moves more slowly. You only have one note per measure, one note every 4 beats. And what it does is it makes the same shape, just more slowly. Now we have our melody and our bass line. You know what we can add on top of this? We did last time. We did the harmony. So we can take our do, go up one. The neighbor won't work, will it? Go up two, go up two, go up two. Gotta have that space in the middle. Now let's see if this works. And there you go. So remember, the bass line moves lower, it stays lower, and it moves more slowly. For starting out, stick with just do and sol. Those two notes will take you a very long way. Once you learn more, you can do more fun things. You can have more creative bass notes. But for starters, stick with do and sol, because those are the fundamentals. Those are what we build all our music on. So that's going to be the end of this series for a while. We've learned a lot. We've learned how to make all this electronic music together. We've learned how to do a melody, how to do a harmony. We learned how to do a bass line, and we learned how to do drums. That's 4 separate parts, and you've learned how to control the speed of the music. You can go faster and slower. Let's crank this speed up. We've learned how to make it faster. We've learned how to start on minor. We can make it minor if we want. We've learned how to change it from 8th notes to 16th notes. You get a lot of tools to make your own music. I encourage everyone who's watched this to, go ahead, save, copy your song, save your song, and leave it as a comment on the video. And maybe once we had some time, maybe we'll come back and I'll do some more on this series and show some more things you can do. Because you can use more harmonies. You can do more than just, one door down, different harmonies. You can have more bass notes than do and sol, but for now we're going to stick with those one door down harmonies. And it's been a really fun series to make. Thank you for watching, and remember, save your song and comment it because I want to see them.